Hi, so this is another 5 films video. If you haven't already seen, I did 5 films for a rainy day and 5 films for a girls' night in. This was Forkerball's idea, pretty sure. He did 5 films for a rainy day. I did a video response to that. I did 5 films for a rainy day, and then I thought, oh, this is fun, I'll do another one. So I did 5 films for a girls' night in. Then he did 5 films for a bloke's night in, and then It's Brad 100 also did 5 films for a bloke's night in. And also DVD Collector 100 also did 5 films for a rainy day. So I post all links to the other YouTubers' videos that did such things down below. And if you want to watch my 2 or 5 films type thing, then you could just look at it on my channel. Now this one isn't for a particular day. This is just 5 movies that will make you cry, which sounds kind of weird. But you've got to admit, sometimes we all like to watch a movie that's going to make us cry or a bit sad. Now, I never ever used to cry at films, but these are my ultimate criers. Now I tried to choose ones that were a little bit different, like obviously Titanic. You cry at Titanic, and things like Marley and Me. You cry at Marley and Me. You know, they're just too obvious, so I tried to pick a few that were a bit more, that might not be as well known. They're probably still well known, because, you know, you've got to be pretty good to make me cry. So these are my ultimate cry movies, and you know, we're all a bit weird. Sometimes you like a little cry at a movie. Sometimes it's just horrible, but sometimes you get so attached, it's like they're good movies usually, so yes. I don't know, this seems like a really weird topic, but whatever. The first one though, but I really love some of these films, so the first one is one of my favourite movies, and it is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I love this movie, I've seen it so many times, it's one of my absolute favourite movies. It's about this boy who, basically, this young boy, it's the war, World War II, pretty sure. Yeah, World War II. And he moves, his father, I don't know what his father is, he's important, and he sets up the, I don't know, anyway, they moved near a concentration camp area because his father works within that thing. He works like sending people to concentration camps, that kind of thing, but I'm not really sure what he does. Anyway, and then he says, oh, you know, don't wander off, blah, blah, because they're so close to like this concentration camp. Anyway, he meets this young boy who lives in the concentration camp, you know, but he doesn't really understand and stuff, and it is one of the best films, but oh my god, you can't help but cry. I've watched it so many times, I cry every time, but it's amazing. If you haven't seen this, totally check it out, you will cry, but it is so good. You're just so attached to the film, that's probably why you cry, but I love this movie so much, it's one of my favourites. Next one I've been watching for years, and I also love, and I think it needs to be more recognised than it is, and it is I Am Sam, with Sean Penn and Michelle Pfeiffer. Sean Penn does an amazing job in this film. He plays an adult who has the brain of a 7-year-old, so you know he's, I don't know what you call that, like, I don't know what the politically correct way to say that is, you know, I don't know how you say that, you know what I mean. Anyway, he plays this character who is mind of 7-year-old, you know, he doesn't, you know, he kind of needs to be like looked after and stuff. He isn't at the age of an adult, he's not fully there, he's got mental issues, I suppose. What do you even say nowadays, who knows? Anyway, he has problems, and he's very sweet though, you know, he's doesn't mean to do all these things wrong. He has all these little friends, you know, some of them have Down syndrome, some of them have like OCD, and he has the cutest friends, and they're all so cute. But basically he has this kid, and his wife, who has this kid with, she just runs off. So he has the baby by himself from the start, and it's all about like the fact that they're thinking, like the state's thinking you can't raise this kid, and the kid is Dakota Fanning. It's like her first film, her first full film, and she's amazing. Even they say she's probably about 4, and yeah, she's incredible in this movie as like a little kid. She's so clever. But yeah, so she plays the little kid. And they're saying, you know, you can't really keep this kid because the kid's gonna out-age you. You know, it's gonna, when it's 7, its brain will be older than yours. But it's such a good movie. It's so cute, but it is sad, and you will cry. I've seen it so many times, but I really love it. So check that one out. But you might cry. You will cry at all these movies pretty much. This one I did not expect to cry at, and I just cried so much I never watched it again. It literally, I don't know what it was. It just tore me apart. I was like, I cannot watch that again. And I don't know why. And it's Adam Sandler in Click. Like, he's a funny guy, right? It wasn't funny. It was so sad. I just felt so sad. I was like, but it was a really good movie, and I do want to watch it again, but I don't know why I cried so much. I don't know whether it was just one of them days, me just gonna have a cry. But it says a cracking comedy treat. It wasn't a comedy. Maybe I just cried. Maybe no one else cries. If you cry at any of these movies, let me know. If you didn't, if you were like, I didn't cry, then let me know. But yeah, I liked the movie. Don't remember much about it, but I remember being really sad about it. I was like, oh my god, I'm just so upset about this film. It was like when I was quite younger, I watched this and I didn't usually cry at movies because I don't know. I'm now more attached to movies. Like the movie itself, I get more involved and then I cry. Whereas this one, I was like just surprised that I'd cried about it, but I just couldn't help it. It was just pretty sad. There's just one sad moment, but the rest of it, I guess, is amusing. But yeah, you know, it's a good movie. You should totally watch it. But oh, there's a sad scene in it. I don't know what it just is a comedy, but it isn't. Don't believe that. The next one I have watched a while ago, also watched yesterday, and it was so sad and I cried. I was like, oh, it's got to be on my list. And it is The Bucket List. It's a bit of a weird one. It makes you happy and sad at the same time, but then it ends and you just feel sad. But you also kind of feel a bit joyous. So, you know, it's one of them, but it's a great movie. It's about these two guys, Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, and they are both old and in hospital, and they're like, right, we're going to go out and we're going to do all this stuff, like we're going to go to Egypt and we're going to race really cool sports cars and we're going to skydive. You know, they make this bucket list of all these things they want to do, and it's so good, and it's just like, it is a feel-good movie, I've got to say. It's a comedy, it's a feel-good movie, but it's like bittersweet, you know? So that's The Bucket List. I love that movie. And this movie, oh my god. I do really like this movie, but for some reason I went to the cinema to see it. I cried the whole way through. I just can't hold myself together with this movie. And it is My Sister's Keeper. I loved this movie, but oh man, it was sad. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, basically it's about this two sisters. One sister has cancer, and the other sister basically was genetically engineered to give parts to the other sister, right? And then she kind of says, oh, I don't want to do it anymore, and it's all this whole battle with that, and this other girl's got cancer, and they're sisters, and oh, it's just so sad. I don't know, it's just a very sad movie. From about a quarter in, it's just sad from there on. So yes, if you feel like a good cry, these are the movies that I recommend, but also movies that I recommend are just generally good. Also heartwarming movies, like I think you can be heartwarmed and cry at the same time. I don't know, I'm feeling now this video is just getting weirder and weirder. But yeah, my 5 movies that will make you cry, just to lighten your day. So thanks so much for watching. I will do another 5 movies video, because it's fun. I hope that that's cool. And if you want to make a video response, that's good. Even though this is a weird topic, maybe you won't. Or, you know, whatever. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!